Hello everyone and welcome back to FunMathology. Now this is part 3 of the series integers and today's topic is addition of integers. Now there will be two portions of it. First one will be addition of integers by using number line and the second part will be addition of integers without using number line. Okay. Now see, we have already seen in the earlier two lectures about what integers are. We have also seen how to represent those integers on a number line. We have seen opposites of numbers and we have also learned about absolute values. So if you have not watched them yet, so I have a request, please go and watch both of them so that you can have an initial basic concept on integers. Now the real question is, why would you have to learn these two methods? First method is addition of integers by using number line and the second one is addition of integers without using number line. Now for the first case, see, if somebody is a beginner, students, so you are a beginner of two integers, so you must have a concept of number line. Now this is very helpful for students as due to the visual it makes the concept clear. So due to this visual concept of number line, it makes the calculation and understanding of integers much easier. Now for those who are going advanced to the beginners, so when you are in an advanced mode, so you have to handle more complicated scenarios, then you do not need a number line. So rather you need rules and you have to do certain mental math. So without the number line. So in those cases we have to remember certain rules. So we'll come to that. So let us come to the method 1. Now see, in addition of integers by using number line, you have to remember 2 points. See, I have written notes, 2 points. First of all, if you are adding a positive integer, what you need to do, you move towards the right of the other integer on the number line. So you move to the right. So you will be asked to add a positive integer to another integer. So you will be moving to the right of the other integer on the number line. Please remember it. While you are adding a negative integer, so what you need to do, you have to move towards the left of the other integer, on a number line. So let's see how we apply these two basic rules while you are using calculations on a number line. See, the first example is using a number line, calculate the sum of 2 and 5, right? So you have been asked to add 2 and 5. So let's see, with respect to 2, always remember with respect to 2 you have to add 5, right? So let us first try to identify where 2 is in the number line. See, I have already drawn a number line. You must start by drawing a number line at the center point 0, as I said in the earlier lectures, and all the other positive integers on the right hand side and the negative integers on the left hand side, they should all be marked at an equal distance. Got it? So I have done it, right? Now so what is here? 2 and 5. So let's try to identify where 2 is. 2 is positive, so here is 2, right? So you got 2. So I will be adding 5, means I will be adding a positive integer. I have to move towards the right of the other integer. So here is the first integer. I'll be moving towards the right. So let's move 5 paces to the right, 5 places to the right. So 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. So I have moved 5 places to the right of 2, right, as I have been asked. So we will write here an arrow because we are moving to the right. So we are adding 5. So the answer will be 7. Got it? So this is how you will be doing calculations on a number line based on these two rules. Always remember. So let's come to a different scenario, that is example 2. See, using number line, calculate the sum of minus 3 and 6. Got it? So again, with respect to minus 3, we'll be adding 6. So whatever there is on the left hand side of the addition, try to find out the location of this on the number line. Then try to see whether it's an addition of positive or a negative integer. So it's an addition of a positive integer. So positive integer means you have to move towards the right of the other integer. So try to identify the first integer, minus 3. So here is minus 3. Got it? So I have to move 6 places to the right. So let's move 6 places to the right from minus 3. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Got it? So I have reached here. So what will be the answer? So answer will be 3. Your answer will be 3, right? So starting from minus 3, I'll be moving 6 places. So right here, I'll be moving right plus 6. Got it? Now let's come to the third. Using number line, calculate the sum of 3 and minus 6. So 3 and minus 6. Got it? So now we have to add a negative integer. So what is the rule here? Let's go back and look at it. Adding a negative integer means move towards the left of the other integer. So let us try to identify this one. So we have got it in the number line. So we have to add a minus 6 means we have to move towards the left of this. So 6 places to the left. So this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. So we have reached here. So the answer will be minus 3. Got it? Now for the last one, see, using a number line, calculate the sum of minus 3 and minus 5. So whatever is on the left hand side, you have to identify it where it is located. That is your first job. So we have identified minus 3 in the number line. Now what we need to do, we need to add a negative integer again. So negative integer, addition of negative integer means going towards the left of the other integer. So we will be moving 5 places to the left of the minus 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll be moving 5 places to the left. So here will be, what will be the answer? Answer will be minus 8. Got it? So always write this situation. So what are you actually doing? So you are moving to the left here in the previous sum, minus 6. So here in the last example, you are moving minus 5 to the left. So the answer is minus 8. Got it? I hope the first condition is clear when you are adding addition of integers by using number line. So there are 2 conditions, and based on 2 conditions, I have given you 4 examples. I hope it is clear. If you have any questions, please write me in the comment box and I'll try to answer those as fast as I can. Now let's move to the second one, that is addition of integers without using a number line. Got it? Now, so I'll not be using a number line here. So here are a few notes or rules that you need to follow. So for example, if you are adding 2 positive integers, what you need to do? Just add their absolute values. So you know what is absolute values from the last class. So add the absolute values and put a positive sign before it. Got it? Second case, if you are adding 2 negative integers, again add the absolute values. Add the absolute values and put a negative sign before it. But the situation changes a bit if you have a different signs, where one is a positive and the other is a negative, right? So what you need to do, find out their absolute values, subtract the smaller value from the larger absolute value. Got it? And the sign of the result will be the sign of the larger absolute value. If the larger absolute value is minus, put a negative sign. If the larger absolute value is positive, then put a positive sign before the result. So let's see how we follow these three rules in working out certain cases. So the first example is add 6 and 7, right? So this is easy. Absolute value of 6 and 7 are. So this is absolute value will be 6, and for 7 it will be 7, right? So we need to add them up. So 6 plus 7 will be 13. As both are positive, we'll use a positive sign. If we are not using any sign, so by default it is understandable, it has a positive sign. Got it? So this is the first case. So let's go and see second, third and fourth case. See example 2, add minus 3 and minus 6. So both are negative. So what have we learned just before? Adding two negative integers means add the absolute values and put a negative sign. So absolute values of minus 3 and minus 6 are, right? Minus 3 and minus 6 are. So that is 3, and for minus 6 that is 6. So what we said, that you have to add them up and put a negative sign in front of it. So I am putting a negative sign in front of it and adding the two absolute values. That is minus 9 is your answer. Got it? And let's see in the example number 3. So add minus 3 and 8. So again, now here in the first case we have seen both positive, in the second case we have seen both negative, and here we have different signs. So not to worry, absolute values of minus 3 and 8 are, right? So minus 3 will result in 3 absolute values. For 8 it will be 8, right? So what is the sign of the larger integer? It is positive, so I'll put positive. And if one is negative and one is positive, we need to subtract the smaller from the larger one of the absolute values. So we will subtract it and the answer will be positive 5, or you can simply write 5. Got it? Now let's see if one is, the larger number is negative. So add 8 and minus 15. Got it? So add 8 and minus 15, which is, the signs are again different. So what we'll do? So we will find out the absolute values and subtract the smaller one from the larger one of the absolute values and put a negative sign. Why? Because the larger integer has a negative sign before it. So let's see. Absolute values of 8 and minus 15 are, so for 8 it will be 8, for minus 15 it will be minus 15. So as the larger integer consists of negative sign, the end result will be negative, so I am putting negative. But we have to subtract the larger and the smaller one. So 15 minus 6, oh sorry, so this is 8, right? sorry, this is 8, so 15, so subtract 8 from 15, that is minus 7. Got it? So these are all the possible scenarios that you might face in both the conditions. So when you are, when you are having an addition of integers by using number line, you could face such 4 scenarios. So I did it, and I've shown you. And in the second case, like addition of integers without using the number line, you could have again 4 scenarios which I have shown you. Please remember the rules. If you need to take notes, pause the video and take the notes, and also the exercises, example exercises. Got it? So students, so this will be, I'll be ending the lecture here, and I'll be giving you a question. 2 questions actually. So question 1, find 2 integers, right? Find 2 integers whose sum is 0. And I'll put another question to you. Find 2 negative integers, right, whose sum is minus 8, right? So if you know these answer, try to find out the answer of these 2 questions and put me in the answer in the comment box. I have also included a link to a PDF file. So what is that? Now it consists of practice problems that you have just learned in the last 3 lectures, including today's. There will be certain practice problem. You can download that PDF file for free and you can practice those questions. Okay, let me know if you have any issues with that. In the next lecture, we will cover properties of addition. In the next lecture, we'll cover properties of addition in case of integers. So I'm finishing my lecture here. Thank you student for watching. Have a great day. We'll meet soon. Bye bye.